Hawaii is Hawaii. It's a beautiful place, it's got fantastic people. The water that we all get to enjoy on this channel is just quite exceptional. The name being Channel of Bones is a pretty interesting one as the sort of the Hawaiian term for this crossing, and I think it has brought apart a lot of people's bones over the years. They've certainly fallen apart across here. It's a long race. It's not in the normal DNA of most ocean ski races. It's a crossing where you don't pass any land for nearly 49 plus kilometres, and then you just have a little bit of land at the end to finish next to. So it's got the history of the sport behind it. There's no race that's been around as long as this race.
Everyone still comes to this one. It's on the bucket list of every surf ski paddler as the one long world championship race. You know, everything is about 20K these days, under 2 hours. If you're breaking the record, you're still at 3 hours, 20 plus minutes. So this is its own race, and I consider it the championships of surf ski paddling for sure.
I think the whole race itself is it's incredible. You know, it's you're crossing between two islands and you're up against some of the best paddlers in the world, and you've got to really know your stuff, and it's not over until it's over.
It is the greatest ocean ski race to win every year by far. It is like the bull amongst the herd of heifers, you know, in terms of the races. And I think all the guys that have won this race have been well respected and have been very good paddlers in all other events around the world as well. Oscars, Hanks, Dean Gardners, Lewis Laughlin's, Clint Pretorius, all those guys when they've been competitive have been in the top few guys in the world. So it speaks for itself. The race is truly the beginning of the sport and the true traditional benchmark in the sport. The strategy in a race like this is far more important than what it normally is for most other events in the world because of its nature of being so long. The channel dictates a lot of strategy because it can fluctuate with speed, with the ocean swell, with wind. So every year you've got to be very, very careful.
I think it's really a matter of conserving for at least 2.5 hours surfing and keeping the speed as best as you can, and then really buckling down.
Look, I paddle the Epic V14. I call it the Black Pearl because I got an elite boat with just white tips on either end, and it's a beautiful boat. As you know, they're super lightweight craft, and the overall boat speed of the V14 is very high. Maybe there are some other skis in the world that have the same or very equivalent boat speed of the V14, but there's very, very few of them if there is. So it's been designed for elite level speed, and that's why all the elite guys paddle them. And it's certainly, once you get a nice flow with that boat, it certainly hums along through this channel really well. This race today will have an element of surfing in it. So how much surfing, no one knows until we get out there at the time when we're paddling in those stages of the channel. Surfing is very important for the simple reason that it conserves energy. So if you're relaxed on the ski, you've got experience in the bumps, you can get on waves, go faster than you can paddle and not use any energy. And that makes faster overall race speed. You have more energy for longer, holding a higher speed. So ultimately that's the art of downwind paddling. Being relaxed, being able to continue to hold high speed faster than you can paddle, and make sure you do that as long as you can in the race. And that usually provides the guy that's going to win the race. The last part of the race is important. It's the last third. It's not just the last 6K. What you have in you with about 15K to go usually dictates the winner. Everyone races this race differently because of its duration. How you train, what your age is, what your experience is, what the conditions offer. So many things fluctuate that makes this race great. So I think the last third of the race is where it all really matters, and you've just got to make sure that you pick a good line and don't make mistakes in the last 2K coming into the finish line around China walls.
You just got to keep your head together, you know, you're tired, you're just riding on that wall and it's whoever's going to fall off it, you know, and is really going to hit hard, you know. So you just got to keep your head together and hope your body follows you, you know. It's really tough. It becomes like a mental race that lasts like 5Ks when you're just neck and neck, you know. It's anyone's race and it's just who wants it more at the end, you know.